Well, you just opened a can of soda, so maybe not.
What?
Are you recording again?
Yeah.
Oh, already? Okay.
Yeah, I don't care about opening cans of soda on the air. I don't care.
Okay. Well, that was just a silly way to start an episode, but... Alright. So we're back. I've decided that Armored Armadillo is not the way to go, considering my weapons did nothing to him. So...
I want to get a screenshot then of him blocking the shotgun ice, because I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, he was just like, I don't give a shit what you're doing to me. Let's go ahead and try out Spark Mantle. I tried him before a little bit. So...
I remember you showdowning with the mid-boss. I don't remember. I don't think you actually got two Mandrill.
I did not get two Spark Mandrill, no. The mid-boss...
Right. I think those, like, mortar turtles, like, brick-walled you pretty hard, from what I remember.
The what?
Like those turtles that, like, shoot the mortars.
Oh, yeah, those guys did. That's right. I forgot about those guys. They were a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
What's weird is, like, a lot of people would probably be like, oh, well, just use this weapon, it makes them easy. But, like, I've told you before, I don't really use weapons all that much.
Right.
I just find other ways to deal with things. Once you get the Buster upgrade, you can, like, stand right on top of him and let it rip, and it just, like, tears those things apart in, like, one hit.
Right.
There's probably some weapons that do it, too.
Oh.
Like, the tornadoes might shred them. That might be worth testing.
That's a good idea. That might be worth testing for me. Ooh. Almost fell right off there. These things are a pain in the ass. The things that come by swooping at you.
Yeah. Gotta kind of... Like, you'll learn where they're coming from eventually.
Yeah. Okay, this guy...
But some still catch me, like, regularly, so no judgment.
Oh. Set that off a little early. Really? You did it right on top of me here?
Oh, I love this guy's music.
This whole game has a killer soundtrack, but...
It does, actually,
this,
from the sound.
this guy in particular has a real good theme.
Come on.
And
there we go.
Koanger regularly gets stuck in my head, too.
Alright.
Hated how they renamed him in the,
Who's that?
Boomer Koanger.
Oh.
Because, like, in this one, you're like, what? Boomer Koanger? What? The hell is what?
Yeah.
I mean, they only renamed him to Boomerang Koanger, but it's still kind of like, not as unique.
Right. Oh.
Worst case was the, I don't know if I've ever told you about it.
That hit me? I didn't see that hit me. But I guess it did. Is this after the boss? Or that halfway boss?
Yeah, you're on the second half.
Yeah, okay. I'm like, I don't want to kill him again.
I don't know if I've ever told you about how... Like, I've talked to you about Battle Network.
I know you've never played any of them, though.
A little bit, yeah.
They did an anime for Battle Network, and it was actually pretty good. But,
right, yeah, I remember that, and when I'd seen that actually come around, I was like, what is this? This is not the Mega Man I remember.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I had no idea about Battle Network.
I'm still love-hate on Battle Network, because I love the concept, and, like, the art design, like, it's a very cool-looking
Right, I get the
brand.
concept, sort
The
of.
gameplay itself doesn't do much for me.
No.
But,
yeah, you mentioned that.
The,
when you were thinking of...
There was that era where, Kids WB, like, butchered every anime they got their hands on.
Yeah, they did.
And unfortunately, the Battle Network anime was one of them.
Oh, wow, yeah, that did destroy it.
And, yeah, that did do the trick.
What's up here, Let's see.
But they, that was, like... It was, like, right around, like, 9/11.
So
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's
everyone
true, it
was
was.
like on the like politically correct kick, and
Right.
they started renaming a bunch of the bosses.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and put you out of your misery that you don't have the weapon to get that. I think you can actually dash jump off of the wall to get up there.
That's what I was trying to do, is dash jump off the wall up to that over there. But I don't think I'm that good.
I would probably have trouble with it too. So
Oh.
you might be able to, I think I've done it before, but anyway, they took like Fireman and renamed him Torchman.
Oh,
And I was
jeez.
like, Fireman was like created in 1985. You can't just go renaming characters that
Yeah.
old.
Oh.
Almost.
That was actually very close.
One I actually kind of agree with. There was this there was a like sort of clown kind of robot.
Okay.
Not robot, but he was like, that was like his theme.
Right.
And his name was Colored Man.
Colored Man?
Not Color
Okay.
Man. Colored,
Oh, Color Man, okay.
And they changed him to Wacko Man.
I'm gonna
And
give
I
up
was
on
okay
that
with
part
that.
now.
I thought that one was alright. But then a lot of the other ones, then I felt like they just started changing them for the sake of changing them.
For the sake of changing it. Yeah.
And my favorite, not favorite, like I don't like it, but it's hilarious, is they
Right.
changed Napalm Man to Multanic Man.
Multanic?
And I was like, what the hell is a Multanic?
Really?
Like, what is that?
I don't know. Oh yeah, okay. I gotta remember I can use the shoulder buttons to cycle.
Yeah, I'm bad at remembering that myself.
Yeah.
Mostly because the first 6 Mega Man games didn't have shoulder buttons, so.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, that's true. I do remember seeing you do it in Mega Man 7. Since you played through that.
Yeah.
Uh,
For that one boss, I was switching around weapons.
just seeing you switching around, without going into the menu, so I knew that.
Yeah, it's definitely like something that X brought about.
Yeah.
Cause
It's not a bad thing, but it's...
if I recall correctly, X came out before Mega Man 6 did.
I wouldn't be the one to ask.
Which is why like not many.
I think that's why not many Mega Man fans like think much of Mega Man 6, because it was coming out during like
Right.
when the NES was like pretty much already dead.
Okay, yeah.
Dead like
Oh, yeah, it's still
no.
an NES, yeah. Yeah, dead like me, yeah. Now, he was actually taking a good amount of damage from the Buster, but
Yeah, but
I'm
when
still
you-
gonna try another weapon.
his Oh, I thought you meant damage he was dealing to you.
No, that I was dealing to him, he was taking a good amount of damage.
Well,
But
yeah,
I'm still gonna try
most
another
of them
one.
do from the Busters. But remember how I was telling you how there's 2 types of weaknesses in these games?
Right,
There's the ones that do insane amounts of damage, and the ones that put them in pattern of inevitable defeat.
right.
This is a pattern of inevitable defeat game.
Ah,
and
yes.
you've just found it.
That I have just found. Because
He will
that
break
one-
out of it occasionally, but
Huh?
he will break out of it occasionally if your timing's a little off. But
Boom! Okay.
he's probably the easiest guy in the game once you take his weakness into consideration.
Yeah. Of course, that'll be the way that I test all these bosses, just so people are aware. I'll take every weapon.
Well, how
throw
else
it
are
at
you
the
supposed
boss.
to figure it out?
Yeah,
I mean-
I don't know it already.
I mean,
you know?
sometimes it just makes sense, but
True, some of them could just make sense, yeah.
like I was talking about.
See, now, I did think the Storm one first, because of the way the Storm goes through his level,
Yeah,
So I thought that one to try first, but I was wrong. Okay. So that's Spark
I was
Mandel down.
talking about how like the friend of mine that just cleared Mega Man X last summer.
Right.
I want to have him do a firsts, probably for Mega Man 9. And I
Right.
was saying Mega Man 9 because the cycle in Mega Man 10 is incredibly obvious.
Oh,
You
yeah.
pretty much just take your Pokemon knowledge into it and you're good to go. You just match up the elements and it's just, it plays itself.
Yeah. Speaking of
9 was
Pokemon
not
knowledge,
bad.
that's what's actually coming to my mind right now. Considering I just beat Spark Mandrill, he has electricity, and we do have Launch Octopus.
Do you want me to tell you if that's right or wrong or
Question might be if I can even get to launch Octopus to begin with.
right?
Because if you recall, during testing, I did not have good luck with that. But it's an idea, so let's go with it.
I will say I don't think the cycle in this game really isn't all that predictable.
Right. But, if I were to think, hey, if I were to take out an octopus, who's... What would I use? Electricity? Maybe.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, well, like I
that's my
said,
thought.
in 10, that's what you do. You beat the electric guy, and then you go fight the water guy, and then you go fight the fire guy, and then you go fight the ice guy.
Jeez. Yeah.
And, oh, look, the ice guy creates spikes on the ground. How about we fight the guy that has wheels for feet? Hey, that worked out pretty well. And then, like, the other ones aren't quite as obvious, but that's like 5 of them right there that are, like,
Yeah, that is.
no-brainers.
Right.
Like, pretty much the only predictability these games take is, like, the whole fire, water, ice thing. That's
Right. That's pretty much going to be
usually
expected
pretty
of
obvious, but...
things anyways, yeah. Oh, these things are so annoying.
Yeah, they are. I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
say, oh, you'll learn to deal with them eventually. No, they're freaking annoying.
They're just annoying as hell. Yeah. Now, I don't know. That's the only thing, is these things I can't tell, like, if something's working or not.
Oh, storm tornadoes shred these things. That's how I always take them. Mostly because it can take out, like, those things, too.
Okay. That's what I was thinking to try that, but, Oh, wow. That actually...
Honestly, storm tornado is kind of a broken weapon. It's, like, quite good at many things.
Yeah. Yeah, we can keep going. Do another chance at it. Because I'd rather go through and learn if it's not the correct state. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'd rather go through it, get to the boss, and learn, okay, not the correct one. I'll come back here later,
Yeah, or you might even, like, destroy
lucky?
him with just the buster. Like,
Right.
I've done that before. I think that was Mega Man 9 when that went. Like, see, 9 and 10 are like I'm gonna cite those a lot just because those came out like
Yeah.
I bought
so much
them
later.
like day of.
Oh,
Most
okay,
other
okay.
Mega Man games I didn't buy day of, so the cycles were already known.
Right, that's
Whereas 9 and 10, I got the full experience of trying to figure it all out. And I think it was in 9 where I wound up beating a lot of guys with just the buster because I couldn't figure out the order.
true. Yeah. It's possible that I would be able to do that, but I gotta stop doing that. Because I know I can do this.
Which is kind of weird that it even worked out for me that way, because you don't even get the charge shot in 9 and 10.
Right.
It's just rapid fire. Unless you're playing as Proto Man, but screw him. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how Proto Man
This thing
works.
kinda cuts it up, but... There we go.
In 9 and 10, Proto Man, like, he has the charge shot and he has the slide.
Yeah.
Mega Man has neither in 9 and 10.
Oh, jeez.
He can't even slide, which I always thought was kind of weird. But
That would be kinda weird.
but Proto Man takes like double damage,
Right.
so that kind of makes him like really tedious to use. I never really liked him that much.
I don't understand why these guys don't hurt you, but they are annoying.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
I'm actually not sure if they do
They
hurt
don't-
you like ever,
they don't seem to.
unless you.
Well,
run
I
into
mean,
them.
unless you
Like,
touch them. Like, I'm like an idiot, like I did, but I mean, that's to be expected.
Yeah, I do my fair share of running face first into things.
Right.
And then yeah, this guy's a jerk. We've talked about that.
Yep. Oh. Okay.
One thing I will say is I don't like the fortress music in this game. The 8 Mavericks have pretty cool themes.
Let's take this guy again. Oh, what? Oh. Or not. Perhaps.
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah. Okay. Might be safest just to let him hit you.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, it was.
Ah.
And that was my own fault.